What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another review, and today we will be reviewing Hondo Ohnaka, the Galaxy's Edge exclusive, and I can't wait to dive into this figure because this is a really good looking figure, and glad I have it in hand. I got this bad boy at Target. I saw him in stock and I was like, he looks cool, he looked good in my collection, so pew, got him. So let's hop into the review. Okay, like all reviews, let us start by measuring the figure. And this figure stands right at, or a little bit above, the 6-inch mark, which is usual for mainline Black Series figures. So this figure only has one accessory, and that is this very well painted blaster. I really like it. It has great detail. I really like that little side scope. Yeah, I like the gold that they used there. I like that kind of weathered silver they used on there. Very nice. I really like that. So you see how long this trigger finger is. It's pretty longer and more curved than most trigger fingers are, so it's already going to be a little bit of a pickle trying to get the gun in, but you can get it into the palm of his hand. But then that's where your problems start coming in, because sometimes that trigger in the trigger guard mashes in the finger. But if you look even closer, the trigger, unless you can mash it in really hard or take something and drills or try to drill away some of that trigger finger, that is going to have a slight curve when you have it in his hand. And you know, like for pictures and stuff, that'd be kind of a issue and stuff for photographers, but for display reasons, all you'd have to do is just do that, and then no one can really tell the difference. That his hand looks kind of straight. I don't know, you'd have to do some playing around with it to see exactly, you know. It's just something you have to play around with, but I really like the gun overall. It's a really good gun. Okay, let's get into the articulation of the figure. His head can look up that much, which, you know, considering all the hair is pretty good and stuff. And he can look down that far. These are made of a softer material, so he can look down further without those. I think he is on, yeah, you can see right there, he's got a hinge on the bottom of his neck, and also a ball joint, well, not a hinge, but ball joint, dumbbell joint here, and a ball joint here, so he can get all the moves. He's got good tilt, and he can do a full 360 on his head. And yeah, his head can do really good movements. His arms go all the way around. This does not get in the way whatsoever of his arms moving out. It goes about, I'd say about 90 degrees, maybe a little bit above 90, but yeah. He has a hinge and swivel at the elbow. Nothing here, just a single joint, just a single hinge or a single joint of arm. And on his hand, on this hand, he has a swivel and a in and out hinge. But on this hand, on the trigger finger, which is usually on this hand, on the right hand, but I guess Hondo's left-handed, so his trigger finger goes up and down, which I really like for trigger finger hands. And it is really hard to get his torso to do anything, but once you can do it good. You gotta get your hand up there so you can do that. He has that much he has that much crunch, so he kind of looks like an old man walking, but He can arc back really back like he's kind of fat or something. But yeah, and he can go, and he can tilt right there. And I'm not sure if there's a slight, oh, the swivel's up there. Oh, okay, the swivel's up there. Down here at the legs, he can kick that far up. You can't really kick that well. Okay, he can kick that far that way. You can't really kick back because of his coat. His coat is made of a soft material, so it does get wet. So it does get out of the way most of the time. And that's no problem for this hand. But he has a thigh swivel. And he has double jointed knees. Well, hold on. He has double jointed knees, which are the weird ones that look flat. No cut at the boot, which I thought was a perfect opportunity to slice a cut right there, but I guess it was too close to the joint. But down here at the feet, we have the foot can hinge back. It can hinge down that much. It can hinge up that much. And you have nice rocker. Okay, getting into the details of this figure, as you can see, he has a really nice head sculpt. I really like the overall detail of the head sculpt. You can see his eyes right there. I don't think you can remove his glasses if you wanted to. I don't know why you want to. I guess to make a custom, like a Jabba's Palace Guard custom. But yeah, I love the paint they used on his hat. It's kind of like a dry brush thing, but I love the silver they used for his glasses. He's got a kind of a Bluetooth, I guess. He's got some silver right there. Some nice purple rings on his hair to break up the color schemes a little bit. Don't match anywhere, but does break up the colors very nicely. Moving down to his torso, as you can see, he has very nice, well, first of all, that skin tone goes back, that skin type goes down right about there, and he has a sculpted necklace right there, which would normally be a loose piece, but I like sculpted necklaces personally. Then you got his belt right here with the silver thingy right there. I really like his belt, which goes down to a holster, which we'll get into in a minute. But I love the texture of his coat. It's a really nice coat. You can tell it's one of those coats that tie together right there because you got the straps right there. I like the wave. I like the natural look of the trench coat. It's really nice. You got some gray right there. And yeah, it looks like your average Star Wars cloak. I like the gauntlets on this figure. It's really nice. Really like the colors of it. Moving down to the legs, which you have on his holster some nice storage for his weapon, which is nice. And that's not coming out anytime soon. But you can see there's some texture on the legs. You can see there's some texture on the pants. Going down to the boots, which are really nice, I think. Let me go down here. I really think the boots are nice. The colors maybe a little bit more shiny, but then again, on his planet, it's not really too shiny. But you got a little loop there that connects the holster to his leg, which, you know, works pretty well. It did. Now, if you fool around, then you will get that, but the scope don't get bothered there. But I think it's glued right there, or yeah, glued. That makes sense. But yeah, I really like this. I really like the look of this figure. I know I don't always do this, but it's something I wanted to do here because I figured some people would like to throw Hondo into their bounty hunter display. So I wanted to do a comparison with Hondo and Greedo, and as you can see, I think they work very well. You know, at the beginning of the video, I had Hondo handing Greedo a tracking fob, is it called? Fob? I don't know what it's called, but It's tracking something, I think. But yeah, I really like how this works together. You just know that Hondo would be giving bounties out, you know, and stuff. But this is the if you're wondering about this Greedo, this is not the original edition Greedo. I'd love to have the original edition Greedo, but this is I think the Darth Vader card back 50th anniversary Greedo. I think Lucasfilm 50th anniversary. I don't know. I got it off of Shop Disney a couple weeks ago, and I really like this figure, so yeah. So overall, I really love this figure. It's a really nice figure, and it's one of the most detailed, I think, figures I have from Hasbro. I hope you all do enjoy this video, and if you do, please leave a like. That just takes 2 seconds. And if you enjoy my overall content, which right now is NECA Talks every weekend and reviews every week, one review every week. So if you like my content, then please subscribe. That just takes 2 seconds. And if you want to get notified for when I next make a video, then please hit the notification bell. That just takes 2 seconds, so you're just spending 6 seconds down there, depending on how much time you take to make a comment, which also helps out the channel if you want to do that. But anyway, I hope you all have a wonderful and blessed day, and I'll see you all in the next video or episode of NECA Talk.